Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new Let's Play here today on the channel. We're back on Crusader Kings 2. We're going to be playing on the Game of Thrones mod as Rhaegar Targaryen. We're going to be playing in Robert's Rebellion as House Targaryen. So guys, if this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. We're playing on version 1.7.1. That's the latest version I could find. And I'll put it in the description below if you guys would like to download it and play along with me. We're going to be playing as Rhaegar Targaryen himself, the man, the myth, the legend. So, the main objective for this series is to stop Bobby B's rebellion. We want to try and win Robert's rebellion and stop, well, the future War of the Five Kings and install a stable Targaryen dynasty. I would also like to marry Lyanna Stark as well, if I can do that at some point. Let me know if you guys have played as Rhaegar in this Game of Thrones mod before, as it's been a while since I've actually played Crusader Kings 2 on this Game of Thrones mod. Holy Fury just came out, and I was sort of motivated to come back to Game of Thrones. So maybe you guys can let me know some suggestions with my Daenerys series. There was a lot of you guys helped me out with that, which was great. So, Lyanna Stark is currently in my care and is residing in the Tower of Joy. She is my queen of love and beauty. Prince Rhaegar, I regret to inform you that I've decided to remove you from your position on the council. Aerys, you madman! Whilst you've been able to serve in your position, I've deemed other persons more suitable to sit in your place. Signed, King Aerys. So, we will have to get rid of Aerys at some point, so I can take sole ruling of the Iron Throne. But guys, I can't stress this enough on this first episode. If you want to see more Crusader Kings 2 on the channel, I didn't realise how long it's been since I've done a series. It's been nearly 8-10 months. I want to get back to this mod. There's a lot of cool factions. Maybe we could play as Robert Baratheon himself, Bobby B. That'll be really quite cool. 19 years of age. How old's Rhaegar? Rhaegar's 23, okay. I wasn't too sure on the age difference. But yeah, if you want to see more Crusader Kings 2 on the Game of Thrones mod, let me know in the comments which factions you would like me to play as. And then go and thumbs up similar comments as well, because we could obviously play as Robert Baratheon. We still haven't played as the Tyrells, the Dornish, nor the Arryns or the Tullys. Interesting fact, a new Game of Thrones book came out. The origins of House Tully, the names are actually Muppet characters, like Kermit Tully is the first one. I wonder if we can look all the way back to the first Tully. Is it Kermit? Does it say in here? Edmure. Okay, well in the books it's meant to be Kermit Tully. And I think there's an Oscar one as well, which is like Oscar the Grouch, which is quite funny. Okay, let's get stuck in and see what we're working with. So we currently have 53 wealth, which isn't too much. So let's have a look at Lord Rhaegar of Dragonstone, of course. So he's the High Lord of Dragonstone, the Lordship of Dragonstone. We have a strong claim to the Iron Throne, of course. So I'm currently married to Ilya Martell, 25 years of age. Look, I want to somehow try and marry Lyanna Stark, but I imagine she's in hiding at the moment or something. Lyanna Stark is not at court. A regent rules in her name. So where exactly is she? She's in the Tower of Joy, which is somewhere here. So do I have to venture down here, or does she somehow come back to me in my court? I don't know how that's going to work. So at the moment, we currently have a daughter, Rhaenys, who is 2. If I can ensure these, my children survive, that'll be good. So this is Aegon, who's 0. This is not Jon Snow, of course. Wow, it's going to be interesting to see if Daenerys rocks up either. So I've got a brother, Viserys. So my father's still alive, and so is my mother, Rhaella. So they don't have any more children. Okay. So this is what we're sort of working with. Died after a period of illness, natural death, okay. So, council-wise, we can change this all up. I want to knock off Aerys as quickly as possible. I'm thinking for an assassination plot is probably our best bet. So there's probably no point of putting in our positions and minor titles just yet, as I want to try and knock Aerys out. There are some theories that Rhaegar actually was planning on getting rid of his father before his death. We might even talk about some Game of Thrones theories in today's episode, because there's a couple I quite like. Okay, so at the moment, Aegon is my heir, Rhaenys, Viserys, then my mother, Halbert of the Stormlands. Who's this? 68 Halbert. Axel. Siblings. Ormond of the Stormlands. Baratheon. Halbert? Who? What is he to me? Is he my cousin or something? Because Ormond... Stefan... How is he still alive? I want to figure out who he is, to me. Okay, so he's Robert Baratheon's great uncle. And he's still alive. That's interesting. And I guess he's got Targaryen blood within him. Somehow. Or maybe not. The thing is, right, House Baratheon owns its very existence to the Targaryens. That's how he had one of his major claims. We can choose an ambition, though. I think having a son is probably our best bet. Falling in love, we could fall in love with someone else. But maybe we should have 5 children. If that can work, we'll go with having 5 children. So military-wise, at our disposal, we have 1.4k. Let's raise it. From my vassals, we have another 6k. So we want to try and get everyone to Dragonstone as quickly as possible, and if we can. So let's move my navy there as quickly as we can. We'll merge up here. I don't particularly want to put myself in the front line just then. We've got Maester Lewin with me, or Lewin, yeah, of Martell. And we'll put you there as well. So intrigue-wise, we've got a couple of options here. New courtier, ask a loan from the Iron Bank. I don't particularly want to do that just yet. I think we should start an assassination plot on Aerys as quickly as possible to try and knock him out. So let's do it now. Whoa! 18% plot power. Okay, that's not too bad. But let's auto-invite plotters and try and get this done. Religion-wise, there's not really too much we can do in societies as well. We've got some open council positions, minor titles. Look, I think we can unpause now and start speeding things up. Okay, so the Valyrian freeholds politics dominion with other families. I'm the blood of old Valyria. Okay, that's what they're talking about. All hail his grace, Aerys of House Targaryen, the second of his name, King of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the World, the realm. We can curse his name or long live the King. While I'm in King's Landing, you visit the Dragon Pit, where once the beasts of old Valyria were bred. The great pits of crumbling walls you full of fantasies. If only the dragon still lived. What if there is still life in these lands? Maybe. Well, that was the theory, that Daenerys' dragon eggs actually came from Dragonstone itself, not for some... I think they sold them, didn't some Targaryen send it to some Pentoshi spice monger or whatever? King Aerys the Mad has transferred the vassalage of Driftmark here. Okay, so let's have a look diplomacy-wise what we're looking at. So the Baratheons are obviously in open rebellion. It does look like the Martells and the Tyrells have joined us. House Tully, House Arryn, and obviously House Stark. So, message. Dear son, peace be with you. We've decided to offer you a position of commander. Do you accept? I'm going to decline that. And we're at 56 plot power at the moment. So hopefully that can keep on trickling up. We'll try and rally up my troops to Dragonstone, like I said, as quickly as possible. Okay, this might be necessary. 33% chance of the plot being my liege, Ivan. Okay, so this guy's going to give us some more soldiers, which is good. Okay, -3. So there have been some battles with Aerys. We've lost a couple of troops here and there. There's a main army there. That's quite huge. So where are we looking at plot power? 133? Oh, wow. Aerys is going to be gone in a moment. I've received word from my co-conspirator Varys, the Spider, that the bowmen are in place and waiting for the right moment to strike at King Aerys. Varys, you bloody eunuch. We are committed then. Approve the plan. Everything is coming in motion. Where is my ships? Where did my ships go? Or have they gone? Did I get rid of them all? I wanted to try and get them to Dragonstone as quickly as possible. Just in case we get attacked here or something. You never know. Yeah, try and get to this point here. Okay. Hopefully this plan can go through. So let's embark and then just get them to disembark at Driftmark. That'll be fine. Get you guys... where even are we here? What even is this? minus 3%. There's about 8,000 Targaryens pushing in the south. So we're at war with attackers. Eddard. Sorry, my phone was going ballistic. So Eddard, the North, Hoster and John, defenders. Mace, Goodwin, the Darries, the Felwood. So yeah, we've got a lot of people on our side, which is good. I want this plot to go through though as quickly as possible. I'm going to decline another command here as well. Can we get many more men? I'll go through my positions and stuff. Failure! King Ares escaped the arrows. Oh no! Barrage done harm. But at least all the high bowmen made the escape. Oh no. The conspiracy remains uncovered. We'll just have to try again. Oh no! It hasn't worked so far. Okay. Well, we'll try and embark where we can here. We'll try and hold up in Dragonstone. There's a Stark fleet to the south coming in. Right, we might have to redo our council position because it doesn't look like we've won here against the Starks. So, at the moment we have Septon Benar of Dragonstone. He's actually our best steward. Let's go back to our justice as well. Oh, my wife, Ilia Martel, is actually quite competent. Yeah, sure, we'll have her here. We have Lord Lewin of Dawn here as my Master of Arms. Look at that. Look at that Kingsguard armor. That looks fantastic. The son of Olivar Martel. Grandson of Maron. Okay, and I imagine he's probably our best there. Wow, who's this? Mooten here. He has some pretty cool armor. So we've got the Kingsguard mostly with us, which is good. So we'll keep you there. My treasure is probably alright as well. Oh, it's all been set to the highest by the look of it. Yep, perfect. Okay, so let's try and... What does oversee the realm do? Take yearly demise, tax, improved defenses, garrison size, 25%. Let's go with oversee the realm. Okay, so we've got my justice here, perform statecraft, improve relations, fabricate claims. Let's try and improve relations with the Starks, because once this war is over, I want to try and marry Eddard's sister. Let's collect taxes within Dragonstone itself, and we can start scheming in Dragonstone. We can build a spy network here. Maybe we should do it in King's Landing. Let's scheme in King's Landing. Oh, did that come up, or did I just misclick? No, there we go. Right, minor titles. Who is my designated regent? We can sort by rank. None of my children are of age just yet, so it's got to be someone I trust. So I might as well allow my... The problem is you kind of don't want your wife to be regent, just in case she knocks you off. So I might be better off getting a Kingsguard in or something. No, we'll be fine for the time being. Okay, so let's get Miles here of House Mooten, and let's get of Lunmouth Richard here as well. Master of the Horse, let's sort by Marshall. Let's get Lewin in. Master of the Hunt, let's go with John Thor Daddy. The High Almoner, of course, can be our priest if there's one here, the Septon. Cupbearer, you sort by trust, so let's allow... of House Mooten there. It could be risky seeing as we are already at war with a lot of the Riverlandsmen. Okay, right, Riverlanders, I guess. Right, okay, that's done and sorted for the time being. We can't get any more here. Intrigue, my plot is at 173. We're currently losing a little bit of money, but it's fine. I'm not going to ask for a loan just yet. And we don't have any more open positions. So, let's try and speed things up a bit. We're trying to... Oh! There's been some Stark forces landed. 15k. I'm going to have to come out and charge this myself. Or, not 15k. Rather, 1500. Let's push out here. We can't get any more navies... armies up. So, let's just go with our navy here. Okay, let's push up and have our first battle against the Starks here today. Using your foot as leverage, you pull... No way. Am I not here? Where am I? You. Hang on a minute. Am I not a commander? Oh, I thought I declined all that shit. Rhaegar is leading troops at Griffin's Roost. Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I in this army here? I guess I can teleport myself back here. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Okay, so I guess I'm down here at Griffin's Roost. There's Robert. Yeah, but they're still currently married, aren't they? Right, regardless. This is what it says. Using your foot as leverage, you pull your sword out of the dead corpse of the last foe to fall by your hands in battle. All around you, the men are cheering as the routing enemy soldiers flee in a wild panic. Victory has been achieved today on the fields of Griffin's Roost, and a large part thanks to your heroic efforts. Songs will be sung of this day. Right, so if I now... I think I'm engaging this army now, so I can't actually teleport myself, because I think that's how it happens. So if I do this, I'll be on the left flank. I'm here now. Right. So I am currently at Dragonstone. Right, so leaving myself idly by, I was, yes, so, I was down at Griffin's Roost, right. My lord, whilst investigating the room of the plotting King's Landing, I was attacked by armed thugs. I could barely escape with my life, and now I'm severely wounded. My spy master. Sinister forces are at work. Okay, so we've got another plot going on here. My co-conspirator Varus has assembled a party of mercenaries who will ambush King Ares disguised as highwaymen. I'm assured he will not survive the encounter. Well, let's fucking hope, Varus, because you've already had one failed plot. I need to be Lord of the Seven Kingdoms if we're going to have stability and let a Targaryen dynasty reign. Yes, the roads just aren't safe anymore. Let's approve the plan. It looks like we're going to throw back 1,500 Stark forces that landed just south here of Dragonstone in Driftmark. And it looks like we're going to be able to win this victory here today. I don't particularly like fighting with our main characters in the front line. So it's currently -0, 6%. Defeat. I'm just sort of seeing how many men we've sort of lost here. Christ. 1k. There's about 4k Targaryen lives are lost. And it's about same on the Baratheon's behalf. So, Aerys at the moment, even though he is still king, he's not doing too badly. But I thought we would have knocked him out a lot quicker now. Oh, we have! King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne has inherited the Seven Kingdoms. My lord, His Grace King Aerys has taken his last breath. May he rest in peace. Now Rhaegar will take... Yep. We will rule the Seven Kingdoms henceforth. Long live the king. Success. The mercenary ambushed King Aerys. Made short work of him. They let the driver go, and he is convinced the attacker was carried out by highwaymen. Oh, those nasty bandits. Right, so King Rhaegar is now officially the king of the Seven Kingdoms. Now, I wonder... Oh, wow, we've actually got all these skulls. It says Skull of Balerion, Morning, Fire Sword. We got a new crown now. Excellent stuff. So now Rhaegar is officially the king under suspicious circumstances. That's fine. Now, my mother, Rhaella, is still alive. Now, I don't know if she's in this. So this we've done an alternative timeline now. I wonder if Daenerys is ever going to be born. My brother Viserys is still here. But regardless, we need to sort out this. Is there any way we could somehow peace out with Robert? I'm just curious because it was my father that did all those deeds. Maybe now that we have a new king in charge, they might be more likely. So at the moment now, whoa, we have nearly 9,000. We have 3,000 still unraised. Well, I think what's our best bet is to raise everyone where we can and try and rally up at King's Landing itself. We'll try rally up as best we can. Oh, how are we going to get these guys? 'Cause it's going to be a little bit of an issue trying to get to King's Landing on some fronts. Like, oh, it's only 700 there. I thought it was about 72 there. I thought it was about 700. We need to deal with this small incursion here. We might need to raise my fleet here within Dragonstone so we can get this army off the coast. Okay. Okay, so now that I am the new king in charge, let's get stuck right into business. So do I haven't got Yeah, okay, we need to wait. We need to wait a little bit longer. King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne has succeeded in his plot. Your father, King Aerys, has now died, and it falls to you to decide the funeral plans. So, we've got a couple of options here. My father deserves to be honoured. We get some piety. Just a small privy. I think we probably should do that, because at the moment, we're currently in a war, and having a proper funeral is going to be expensive, and he is a madman, so not too many people are going to care that we sort of just threw his body in the trash. Right, so just a small funeral shall suffice. Okay, we're trying to get everyone to rally up in King's Landing as best as we can. So have I got most of his staff just yet? No, I haven't. It's actually kind of changed a bit here. And is this rejigged again? No, it's still all my sort of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with that at some point. I might even need to leave an army here at Dragonstone, because we seem to be still getting invaded. All hail his grace, Rhaegar of House Targaryen, the first of his name, King of the Andals, and the Rhoynar and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. Long live the King! On Dragonstone, you notice the stone dragons on the wall of an old castle. What if those hung stone beasts could come back to life? No. And fill the sky with fire once more. A stone dragon or a stone dragon's egg? Ooh. Moneylenders are here seeking repayments of King Aerys' debts. They will have their 62 gold. Victory on Dragonstone again. Now, they keep on coming here, which is a pain in the ass. So, I guess we shall move myself to King's Landing here, and then I'll remove myself. Okay. So, let's try and get my no character. What? I want to try and get my best combatants here if we can. Choose a commander to lead the right flank. I guess we haven't got enough just yet. We'll rally up at King's Landing where we can. We only got 20k or so. At the moment, there is a decent amount of Arryns and Tullys to the north. Look, so you're out of this now. We're not actually actively fighting. That's cool. So I might not even move this army, because the AI seems to have a hard-on on trying to take Dragonstone. My family is there, so I kind of understand it. But let's try and get to King's Landing as quickly as possible. We'll give my sort of second lot of commanders. Has that guy got like Stormlander armor? That's so cool. Yeah, he does too. Wow, okay. So maybe we should even start another plot. Right, can I appoint a Hand of the King now? No, I can't. So it's all been changed. Right, so let's try and change this up. So let's sort by stewardship. So we have Lord Alan of Crakeclaw here. Okay, we probably can get someone a bit better to be the Hand of the King. We can sort by rank. We can sort by opinion. So who should be the Hand of the King? Lewin of Dawn. I think he's a Kingsguard member, actually. We can't really have that as the Hand of the King. Who should we have as my Hand of the King? Who is sort of my most trustworthy person? You can't really have a Kingsguard as Hand of the King, can you? Okay, we've got a couple of options here. Opinion, we've got Miles of House Merton, Sir Miles of House Merton. We have John Thor of House Darry. He's a Kingsguard member. He's the commander of the Kingsguard. I think I'll give it to Miles of House Merton. So who is he exactly? House Merton, parents. Are they actually fighting an open rebellion against us? No, they're not. House Merton is in the Crown Lands. They are ethnically Rithermen, but they're in the Crown Lands. So, let's give it to his son, Sir Miles Merton. Oh, but he's actually not very good, but he's not a very good steward, is he, though? Oh, for fuck's sake. You want to get a fine balance between loyalship and stewardish. So, Alan of Crakeclaw, but he's minus 53. Abomination of Incest. Okay, I'm going to keep it with Sir Miles of House Merton, because even though his stewardship, fuck's sake, is 16, I don't particularly want the Septon to be Hand of the King, nor do I want this Crakeclaw guy who I don't really trust. We can give it to other authorities, but the Hand of the King, I think I want to have someone I trust a bit more. Okay, Bernard of Lord Stokeworth, you can be the new Master of Law. Marshal of Arms as well. We'll give it to the Kingsguard. Or is he not? Not Commander of the Kingsguard. Lewin of Dawn. So you're just a Kingsguard member. 60, that's fine. Master of Coin. Who do we have at our disposal here? 16. You're actually quite alright. Bramsfort. And Master of Whispers. I would give it to Varys if we can. Gregor, Commander of the Dragon's Gate. 15. He's going to be more of a commander. Janos, I think, we'll put him in here. Okay, let's try and get you to scheme in King's Landing. I want to now change this to train troops within King's Landing itself. And I would like to improve diplomatic relations with the North if I can. Okay, so my designated regent is currently Renford of Duskendale. So let's change that. We could give it to my mum. I think we should do that, Riella. Let's give it to Riella. She can be the designated regent. Let's do that. Designated, we've got 2, okay. We've got my wife and my mother. Commander of the Gold Cloaks. Manly. Of Stokeworth. Ah, that's a cool. City of Kingsguard. Ah, it's the Baratheon sort of sigil. I quite like, look at that. Jester. I guess we could sort by rank. We could do one of these guys who doesn't like me or something. No, we'll leave it at that. Master of the Swan. Let's change this as well. We could even send Hightower in there. Dari, Master of the Horse. We don't want the Septon as Master of the Horse. What the hell is this? We've got another... Oh, has it been doubled up here? Oh, this might be a glitch. Have you noticed this? Everything's been doubled up. Because I set this stuff before. Oh, okay. Because at the moment I was obviously playing as Rhaegar and Dragon, so now I'm in King's Landing. Okay. Well, maybe King Rhaegar kind of likes 2 of everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's the type of guy who likes 2 wives. Fuck it. Why can't he have 2 titles of everything? You can have Lyanna, you can have Ilya. Why not? Everything comes good in 2s, right? So where's the priest? There he is. Let's put this Oh, High Admiral. I read that wrong. Oh, whoops. Doesn't really matter. King's Justice. Tybolt will come in. Oh, right. So this is quite important. The Small Council Advisor. I definitely want my mother on the Small Council. And we got 2 more here. I definitely want probably Kingsguard members. If we can. Or they might not be a high enough rank. Ilya Martell's probably not a bad sort of a shout, but neither is someone else. Let's bring in... Oh, okay, so that's the rank, okay. Well, let's bring in my Small Council Advisor, my wife, Ilya, and my mother, Rhaella. And let's try and bring in someone else, maybe someone Valerion. Let's bring in Gilbert of Sea Firing Crossing, unless the Valerion one's alright. Yeah, let's bring him in, actually. Okay, commanders, we can sort this stuff out now. That's why I was umming and ahhing before whether or not I should have sorted this out before, because it is a little bit of a pain doing it twice. But at the moment, army-wise, we've actually got some pretty decent commanders in, which is good. Right. We've completely raised our military. So, we can request a coronation, which is going to cost 30 gold. We can employ a new courtier. We can repay... Oh, because we've taken on the loan, we can't get another one. Yeah, shit. We're actually hemorrhaging money here at the moment. That's something definitely I have to get this back on track. Faction-wise, we do have Denley of Blackrush trying to support Robert. Depose the King. Giles of Rosby. Religion and societies. Nothing really much else is going on here at the moment. Right, so we've got some righteous imprisonments. Commander Gregor of Dragon's Gate. Well, 4. I don't particularly want to do that. I think that's alright. We've got some other claims to press. Oh, we can rebuild Summerhall. That's definitely something we can do. And one child lacks a guardian, Viserys. Okay. What artifacts can we give him out of my own curiosity? You can give him dragon skulls, a fire sword, certain crowns. Oh, we've got the Falcon Crown from the Vale. The Crown of the Rock, Storm Crown, the Crown of Winter. Ah, okay. Because you probably can give these crowns to people and you can let them sort of do their thing. That's cool. Maybe you could like give it to the Reach and try and let them try and yeah, grant a kingdom. There's a lot of really cool stuff here. But firstly, we need to assign a guardian. So who do I trust the most? I could do it to myself. I think Miles there, the Hand of the King, can protect my brother just fine. Okay, I think it's time to finally have some combat. I think I've sort of set up here. We've gone from Dragonstone to King's Landing now. Right, so let's have a look at some of our decisions to make. So I would like to try and have a coronation as quickly as possible to solidify my rule. But we also need to get our finances back on track. We've got pretty decent prestige at the moment with 568. So we're going to take a loan from a vassal. The coffers of your realm have run dry and the finances are loan. Yep. So we want to ask, who are we actually asking for? Excuse me. Adrian of Red Crab. Cool. We just need to get that back on track as quickly as possible. So there's not really too much we can do here at the moment. Right, so where do we strike firstly? Going and trying to take... Where is Robert? I don't even know where he is. He's probably in Storm's End itself for all I know. So there's about 10,000 Baratheon forces down here. Lord Bryn or something. Stormlander army here. We probably should deal with that as quickly as possible. There's a lot of Tullys and Arryns up here in the north. So this army here is fine to deal with that. Rhaegar is probably in King's Landing now. I'm not exactly sure where he is. But I reckon this army is probably alright. I did say to rally up at King's Landing. We're probably alright to maybe have a crack at Storm's End and actually rally up here. Move this 5,000. We want to try and rally up as best we sort of can. So I'm actually going to switch here and put my best commanders in this army. Then this second army can have sort of my third sort of best here. Okay, well, let's sort of speed things down a bit and try and get some actions. So, we're not receiving command effects. Oh no! I'm afraid... Ah, damn it. We couldn't get that money in. Okay, because we're going to start hemorrhaging if we don't start taking some settlements soon. My courtier, Sir Aldon of Centigar, has expressed his desire to get married. Marry as you please. I'm not really concerned. Sorry guys, my fucking phone is popping off this morning. I don't know if you can even hear it, but it's fucking just rattling off my desk non-stop. I need to fucking turn it off. Well, I kind of need it on because I need to read shit, but... Fuck! I'm sorry. Right, we're about to have some significant conflict here. It looks like we're about to engage their army. So 3,000 Tyrells are actually having a crack at 500 Baratheons just outside. It looks like they won the engagement. I just want to try and get to Storm's End if we can. Okay, so we're actually besieging the castle itself, which is cool. This army might engage mine, so I'm actually going to try and intercept this Baratheon force. My mate... Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck, okay. I need to send an army back here as quickly as possible. Probably even this. Oh, cock. Alright. Go back to King's Landing. You come here. We're gonna have to intercept. Shit, because I don't know exactly where... Oh, we've been intercepted. Come on. Go for it. No. Where'd they... Oh, I think we won. No, they lost. Oh, here we go here. So that army just got smashed then. Did we just lose like 1,400? Fuck. Okay, well, we're now engaging a major Baratheon host here. And we are winning. Just. Wow. So, Lord Gunther of Gelmont was captured in the battle. So how many did we actually destroy then? Yeah, shit. So that 4,000... We lost 4,000 troops there. We came back and killed 4,000 of theirs. And then we lost 2,000 doing so. Oh, shit indeed. Okay, well... I'm going to have to split this army. And then I'm going to have to split that in half again. Fuck. Can we split it again? Okay, so I've got a decision to sort of make here. It's a difficult decision. So, we have 15k here, right? So, we can try and go for Storm's End itself. Try and take it by force. Stannis is in Felwood. Renly's probably at Storm's End. I don't know where Robert is exactly. So we can try and take it with force. The capital, right? Now, Dragonstone and Driftmark are currently being taken by Arryn and Stark forces. And there is still the bulk of the Tully and the Arryn force in the north. We still have some units to come up. But if I can hold, it says here, hold control when clicking to avoid raising levies where hostile enemies are. So I'm going to hold control now. And as you can see, none of them are raising. So I imagine it's going to be here in Dragonstone itself. I can split the army, but then I have a chance of fucking losing. And we're hemorrhaging money here, of course. We might need to push for Storm's End. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe with Rhaegar, it might save us... like men-wise, having him in the field of battle. Like, it might give us some really good odds. I think we should do it. Let's push for Storm's End. For victory or defeat. The dishonourable Lord Godric Langward has failed to answer the call. He will suffer the consequences, the treacherous bastard. Okay, so that 7,000 Stormlander army is pushing south. Maybe we should try and intercept it. King's Landing's now under siege. Now, that's definitely something I do need to go to. This army needs to be here. So they're still besieging Dragonstone and stuff. That's fine. You can rally up with me here. Let's push for King's Landing, because we can't let it be attacked with impunity. Oh no, everyone's rallied up there. Okay, I need this Martell reinforcements to come here. The Battle of King's Landing might be nigh. Okay. 6,000 Stark forces now. Well, the Arryns are coming to parley. I just need to wait for this Martell reinforcements to come. They're pushing south. Will the Martells rally up with me? That's what I want. Rosby has failed to answer the call. I think Rosbury's in open rebellion now. The Crown lands are not looking good at all at the moment. Okay, I want the Martells to rally up with me. I don't think they have. 13k. We just don't have the men. And now... shit, we're losing here as well. We just need to hope. Oh, here we go. This is something we can work with. That Arryn force is pushed south. We need to go. We need to go, go, go. 13k Martells are about to intercept the Baratheons here. Look, if we can push an attack, we can win this. 7k. That's about to fall. We need to get over there at some point. To be fair, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to try and hold. Let's rally up at King's Landing and we'll hit that army. I don't know where they're going. Oh, looks like the Tyrells might actually have to deal with them. So there's still a decent amount of forces here within the Seven Kingdoms. Right, so let's try and get rid of this 7k here. I don't know exactly who's in the army, but we'll soon find out. So here we go. We're about to get rid of a decent amount of Baratheons here. Oh, we just destroyed that 7k, I think. We did smash a hell of a lot, though. 4,000 there. Was Stannis in command? I don't think he was. But that's a massive victory for us, and let's put it back into 5% of the swing. We really need to relieve these. But the thing is, right, getting ships over is the problem. Like, I can raise my fleet, but then we're going to be in a little bit worse debt. Like, look, we'll call for the ships, and we'll try and get as many of them over. Oh, there's 6k Starks coming down here now. Fuck. I guess we sort of hold our ground. Oh, this is it. This is probably the moment you've been waiting for. We're fighting the Starks here today on the fields of Stokeworth. 15,000 have come down, and we're winning. Oh, the dishonourable Florent hasn't answered. This should massively swing things back in our favour. Victory! We have victory here today. 6,000 have been lost. Sir Edmund of Wigton was captured in battle. Good. So now it's swung back to 2% in our favour. So, Robert's Rebellion is slowly but surely coming back within our favour. So, I just want to see who we got imprisoned. Just a couple of people here and there. 10,000 Starks are here now. Now, this is a rather large force because the Tyrells have been rallied up here. There's still like 14k there. I think we need to push north. My navy's now here. We can support 10,000 crossing. Shit. I think we should just go. We need to push the initiative up here. The Martells probably have the right idea. Let's just go for it. We've got them on the back foot. Let's push north. Let him rot. We're about to destroy a Rosby army here, made up of Northmen as well. Another victory is ours, 7% within our favour. Okay, we're officially bankrupt. So, I don't know how to get more money. I guess I can stop with my fleet. That will help somewhat. Intrigue-wise, we can't request a loan from the Iron Bank. Lose 20 prestige. I would love to, but I cannot, because I still think I need to repay my father's, which is a problem. Look, okay, so we actually don't have that many troops here. This army can go north, that's fine. So who can be down here? Jonthar, 16. I'm going to have to give a better commander here. I'll let Miles command this one. We'll let Willem here, but I can't leave myself too vulnerable up here in the north, you know what I mean? We need to try and win. But also, I'd like to try and win in the south. Because we can get rid of this Aaron army. Actually, just sitting here is probably not a bad bet. But let's try and chase these guys down here on the back foot. They're pushing further away. Lord Paxton Selmy treason is one thing, but Selmy stands beside the throne carrying the very sword to defend his life. He's a Kingsguard. He will do his duty. Just because his house is there, he's going to be loyal to his word. Okay, let's deal with these Aarons and Tullys that are still trying to rendezvous here. And Baratheons. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fuck. Okay, not good whatsoever. Massive defeat there. Rhaegar now on the back foot. Shit. We'll get him to rally up with this other army. And I guess we'll push for King's Landing. Man, 8% now. This is a tough war. We really need the Lannisters in. I can't get you to come into this war. I wish I could. Yeah, so the Greyjoys. It looks like the Tyrells might be out. Are they? No, they're still defending. The Lannisters aren't in. Nor are the Greyjoys. Quelling there. Yeah, we're getting super bad bonuses now. Because we're hemorrhaging money. He will suffer the consequences. Another treacherous bastard. Where's this army in the north? Try and get it down to King's Landing. Okay, I guess we try and have a crack at this Baratheon force. Try and win this one. And we're going to win this battle here today, though, which is good. Victory. We've killed 7,000 of theirs. Fuck me. It is just relentless. Robert's Rebellion. I don't even know if I should just... maybe I should just go straight for Storm's End. Fuck it. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Let's just go straight to Storm's End. Look, you want to try and knock out the armies before going to capitals instead of throwing everyone in, but I don't know if this war's going to go like that. If we can somehow capture Robert Baratheon and Renly and a couple of his family members, that might be more beneficial for us, and then sort of allow my allied reinforcements. But there's still a large gathering here. Look, it's 3% in our favour. We're definitely still not down and out for the count just yet. But we're still not convincingly going to win this. Your bannerman Lord Mark Grafton is currently under threat from external forces. It is my duty. I will protect him. Okay, Rhaegar's coming in here. Your Grace, right. You make a good point. Sure. Right, let him rot. Your Grace, since I arrived in King's Landing, there's been a severe shortage of soldiers stationed here. 50% levy reinforcement. Yeah, I know. It's because everyone's out in the fields fucking dying. This army needs to get to King's Landing if it can. Okay, so we're here at we're here at Storm's End now. Not possible 10 or above. Can we not actually take the city yet? Maybe we have to wait until we start whittling it down a bit. Your good friend John Connington has been captured. We'll pay for everyone's release eventually. Dragonstone's now falling. Your Grace... Oh, wait, what? Your Grace, I will honour my allegiance and take up arms to defend the realm against the Iron Throne's enemies, the Reach armies. Yes! Willis of House Tyrell. Has Mace died, has he? Oh, he has too. Mace Tyrell. Died of a Oh, wow. And he's only 7. The Regency's Oak Shield. I thought an Oaken Shield. Well, that's good. Maybe the fucking Reach can come help me out now. I thought they were helping me before. So it's -7. War of the Usurper. We still can't... Yeah, charge for it. But it is whittling down, so I don't know. Yeah, this is going to take a lot longer. But I've actually found Robert. He's actually here now. Leading troops near... What is this? What does that say? Rayonet. I think we should just go for it then. Let's double back. Deal with this. There's still that massive Stark army. Well, it's mostly Tully now and Aaron by the look of it. Right, okay. So what are these ideas? Steward Lord Quilton has some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Lose 5 gold. Modify local taxes. Sure, fuck it. We need money. We need it now. There's no point piss fighting about. So, looks like Dragonstone's gonna fall. Look, if we can somehow get these armies onto the main... Like the mainland, I'll be alright. So, 10,000 Tyrells here. Look, we're still -10% in the War for the Usurper. Okay, I guess we try and rally up and have another crack. See how well we do. King's Landing's being besieged again. Let's merge. Oh, that army's moved out. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Let's try and go for it then. They're still going headstrong into Dragonstone. Alright, let's try and push up and get rid of this Baratheon army. Let's cross our fingers and hope that Robert's still there. Yeah, he is. We might be able to catch him here if we're quick enough. Yep. Combat will be between Robert. I have grown increasingly attached to Ilya, and I thought our marriage... Ah, okay. This is a marriage of love. 20% fertility. Sure, let's get that. I don't feel comfortable touching other humans. I've gained the chase trait. Okay. Fucker. Right. But we're about to fight Robert here. We might be able to catch him. This might be the tide in the war. Yes. We've defeated Robert here in battle. Still only 1%. 20k Arryns there. Are you mad? Right, let's continue on. I wonder where that army goes. Because where's Robert now? Yeah, he's somehow disappeared, the fucker. Oh no, there's his army. Humphrey has answered the call. Well, hasn't, rather. Right, let's get rid of this Arryn force here. Man, they're still throwing a lot at trying to take Dragonstone. Let's get rid of this Arryn force here. Good. Excellent. You and your senior commanders have gained a better understanding of military matters during the Battle of Brindlewood, and will be able to use in future battles. Excellent. You were separated from your men. Uh-oh. In the chaos of battle now, you find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the field and try to rejoin your forces, Sir Vardis breaks through the enemy ranks and charges you. Sir Vardis of the Gates of the Moon. Oh, that's in the trial where that's the guy that Bronn kills in the combat trial for Tyrion. Oh wow. Speaking of Tyrion, there's that theory that he's a Targaryen, isn't he? I don't know if I particularly like that, to be honest. I kind of feel like it sort of wastes character development between Tywin and him, like that's being his actual son. But there are a lot of links and possibilities that he could be a secret Targaryen. Of course, regardless. Well, we could allow one of my Kingsguard to have a crack. Sir Jonathan Darry. We'll let him do it. Okay. The mere sight of Jonathan is enough to make Servatus turn and run with his tail between his legs. That's right, coward of the Eyrie. Oh, good. Well, he gets to live another day in this alternative history, I guess. Okay, now, let's continue to push north, I guess. We want to try and continue to intercept as many usurper forces as possible, I guess. Push north, because this one's a bit close. Oh, no, go back. We want to try and get Robert. If that's still him there, you want to try and go for him as best you can. And somehow catch him. Oh, here we go. Your Grace, news from Old Volantis. Okay. A trial of combat. Lord Freeholder demands a trial by combat. Against who? There's a Dothraki. A Volantis. I don't particularly care. Okay, sure. Whatever. Looks like the Baratheon army's moved massively south now. I could have dealt with these guys in the north, but I want to try and get to Robert. House Sundry, because there's going to be a 20k stack of... Oh, we can probably raise these levies now. Good. Where were they? Mostly up in the north here. I guess some just aren't answering the call. No, I thought there was like 3,000 ready. Alright, let's head back down to Storm's End now. Like I said, there's probably going to be like 20,000 coming here shortly. It's going to be a decent... Oh! Where's Robert now? Leading troops here. Your Grace, oh, honour my alliance. Good. Oh, here he is. Let's go hit him. Come on. We haven't had any sort of... He's here now. We haven't had any sort of fights where it's like a one-on-one. That'd be quite cool, actually. Looks like we're about to win another battle here. Look, it's just pretty neck and neck. Like, nothing's overly decisive, is it? It's pretty back and forth, this. I guess we try and charge north now. Pull that back, because that's going to get caught. 4,000 there. Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and rally back up at Maidenpool. Minus 3% still. But we still seem to have the advantage. There's no massive forces somewhere. No, we're still minus 59 now. We are getting some horrendous, like, debuffs from this because we're just so bankrupt. I don't know exactly, but I imagine we got, like, poor morale. Poor attack. You were separated from your men in the chaos. Jorah the Bear Mormont. Okay. We can allow Gerald the White Bull, 64. Or the King... Oh, shit. I guess we're going to have to let Hightower deal with it, even though he's 64. How is he going to go against Jorah Mormont? Effie of Bear Island. Oh, that's his wife. I guess we'll let him go. You look... Oh. Yeah, I knew it was probably a risk. Against a young buck like Jorah Mormont. You look in horror as Lord Commander Gerald falls to Lord Jorah. The White Bull. You kick the Bloodskane cloak free. Oh shit, so now we're in battle. Oh, how ironic. Or how just sort of weird that Jorah Mormont has a chance to get rid of Rhaegar Targaryen. Shit. Alright, here we go. In the midst of battle, you and Lord Jorah circle each other. Tense and focus. The raging scenes around you seem to slow down as you scan for any sign of weakness. An opening in his defense, that could be a possible exploit. One mistake is all he'll get. He's no match for my might. Defense. So where does it actually say? Like, skilled fighter, knight. What does it actually say for Jorah? He's a knight, trained fighter. So I could go and try and blitzkrieg him. We could attack with force. He's going to probably take a defensive stance. We could attack with force, attack with speed. Let's attack with speed. The duel proceeds in what seems slow motion to you. Your mind working to anticipate his moves after... Okay, after a parry, you spot an opportunity for yourself to strike. I quickly avoid his forceful attacks. Lord Jorah tries to fight back, but you force your way through, easily overpowering his easily overpowering his pathetic defense. You strike at his heart with all your might. Fire and blood. Lord Jorah crumbles to the ground, lifeless. You wipe his blood from your weapon. The deed is done. He is dead. Valar Morghulis. The fight is over. Lord Jorah lies defeated. You have won. Jorah Mormont is dead. Victory is mine. Wow. Phew. That is so fucking close. Lou Richard of Lonmouth is now Kingsguard. Right, cool. I'm happy with that. Damn, man, that was a close one. So we're 5% now. We're actually in ahead. Right, so where is the Antlers? Right, let's try and run down these forces here where we can. Continue. A Lord Commander of the Kingsguard is needed. We actually still need to marry off our children as well. Maybe betroth them. Rhaenys is 4. Aegon's 3. Okay, so we've got Sir Arthur, the Sword of the Morning. 26. We have Lord Commander Barristan the Bold. Or Lord Lewin of Dawn. 62. 48. 26. Oh, come on. You got to give it to the Sword of the Morning. Sir Arthur Dayne. He's a fucking badass. He's a fucking Jedi. Let's give it to Sir Arthur Dayne. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try and continue to run this down. 50 minus wealth still, which isn't good. But it looks like it's sort of thinned out a bit. The wars have sort of died down somewhat. Okay, maybe we need to start taking some sort of outlying Stormland territories. I want to try and run down Robert if he's still there somewhere. Okay, at a meeting of the small council, Lord Commander Sir Arthur Dayne has recommended Sir William Darry be named a Kingsguard member. Sure, I accept that. We probably need a couple of more because we've probably lost a fair few in this war. 26 still. Right, 6% in our favour. Where is Robert Baratheon now? Still running away with his tail between his legs? Seems to be. Right, another... that's fine. Alright. Is that him there now? In this? Come on. We just need to catch the bloody Baratheon bastard. He's still evading us somehow. Oh, here we go. This is holding him up. We might be able to catch him here. Yo. Victory, but I don't think we're going to be able to get him. Okay, there's 1,000 Tullys just trying to besiege King's Landing. Let's intercept them and clean them up. Another 1% added. Let's probably head down to the Stormlands. It does look like they're getting another army here in the Riverlands. We might need to take something like Felwood. We might need to start knocking off some of their cities while we're just sort of waiting. But 11% in my favour. Look, it's coming back into my favour, but... So, actually, Felwood's actually under my control, actually. It's like Bronzegate, isn't? So that's where we need to go. Maybe we should start taking stuff like Bronzegate. It might get our finances back on track. We'll wait for them to rally up a bit. It's time for me to choose what I'll... Oh, God, we have to educate these people. And it costs damn money. Should be educated at court. She'll just get the various barely educated, poor education. good education. We don't have the money. We're already in tremendous debt, so I guess she'll just have a poor education. There's not much we can do about it, really. Can we improve upon it at a later date? Maybe, but we just don't have the finances here at the moment. Okay, I'm just sort of allowing to... I'm just sort of waiting for the usurper forces just to sort of rally up a bit. Like there's 6k here now. We're trying to get rid of Bronzegate, but if we can sort of just want to allow them to get decent up, because they're just sort of like spread about everywhere. You know what I mean? They're gonna take that, so I'm gonna have to go quickly intercept that. If they can cluster, we can sort of win instead of just sort of spreading ourselves around. You know what I mean? Like, we're about to easily dispatch 6,000 Tullys here. Uh-oh. So Janos has gotten grace. Janos Slint. What the fuck? That shit's disgusting. Alright. We're about to win here in Wendwater. Let's swing back to King's Landing and see what we're working with. There's still 3k in the south. 16% in our favour now. That should flip up to about 20 now. 21. Look, it's slowly getting back in our favour. I just think mathematically they've just run out of forces more than anything. Even though we're hemorrhaging in debt, they just don't have the forces alive still. I don't know in the Roberts Rebellion who had mathematically the numbers. Was it the usurper forces? Oh, fucking Walder Frey's coming here now. Right. There's about 4,000 Baratheons in the south. We can swing down and deal with that. Where's Robert now? Probably in Storm's End himself. 1,000 Arryns are in the north now. There's about to be 4,000 Baratheons here. Look, we've swung it back to 22%, but this war has been costly. It's taken so fucking long. I don't know if we're going to be able to wrap it up in today's episode. I want to try and if we can, but we'll just sort of see how we go. We'll hit 4,000 Baratheons here. We'll try and swing back and get rid of a decent amount of Tullys. And they're rallying up here again. And we're about to smash a decent Florent army. Let him rot in the dungeon still. 26%. Let's swing back up north. Taking those... trying to siege castles wasn't actually trying to work. But these Tyroshi guys seem to be taking Stormland territory, which I don't mind. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. If they want to take that territory, so be it. Okay, so there's about 5,000 usurper forces here. We'll try and knock this out, and we'll try and hit these guys rallying up here. Another victory is ours. Oh, your mother, Dower Queen Rhaella, has died. A small privy will suffice. Oh, shit. How old was she? And then she was quite young, 41, yeah. Right. About to do a loop back down and around, I think. Another victory. Oh, Viserys has been a bloody foolish child. Oh, we're about to lose Baywater Watch here. That's a joke, isn't it? Bywater, right? I read it as Baywatch. Okay. Another 2,000 here. Okay, there seems to be a decent presence up in the Riverlands. Only a couple more now. 32% he's at. We haven't been able to catch him though, which is my bloody thing. We haven't had to fight him in single combat. Wait, what? King Rhaegar, after listening to your advice, a group of... Why would I care about those fucking realms? Khal Doggo. I really don't care. Maybe it was something to do with that single combat. Dunno exactly. Okay, I'm just sort of hanging around here in the Stormlands. Hanging around Storm's End itself. We need some more men in here if we can. Right, just waiting for him to regain some of his strength. He's got about 5,000 here in the south. And then we'll just try and hit them again. A disease outbreak. Okay, there's a couple of... Sorry about that one, guys. We actually had a game crash. There might be a few discrepancies here. That's why I thought I'd just sort of mention it, but the War of the the Robert's Rebellion is still raging on. Fucking damn, man. 35% here. Rhaegar's 28 now. I don't know how many years exactly this war has been raging for. Can we actually see when it initiated? Yeah, shit. The war has lasted for 4 years and 5 months. Enforced demands. No, still nothing we can do. I guess we could try and plot to kill him. We probably should have had that rolling in the background, maybe. Let's auto-invite plotters and sort of see what happens. We still haven't had my coronation officially. There's 5,000 troops at Storm's End now. There's about to be none. Let's let Mallister rot. Oh, okay. This is a decent fight there. There must have been fresh Frey troops or something. That was. Yeah, shit. We lost a decent amount there. I guess we continue just to hold up at Storm's End and just wait for more units to rally up. Can we 26%. Casper of Rainwood wants to join. We still can't get any more armies by the look of it. Oh, finally. It only took you a fucking hour in this episode. About Your Grace, I will honour my allegiance and take up arms against... Ah, you cheeky bastard. So Tywin has finally made the decision to join in. The Westerlands, it's at 41%. Robert's on the back foot now. We've whittled the storm. Look, it was pretty back and forth. We had some costly sort of conflicts. Daenerys Aaron. Oh, okay. Jon Arryn's only 12? What? How can that make sense? Hang on, I need to check out what's going on in the Vale. How is Jon Arryn there? Yeah, Eddard. What's the go with the timeline there? How is Jon Arryn 12? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Regardless, the Lannisters are coming here now. We're probably about to wrap things up, which is good. Where is Robert? Is he out? Where is he? Oh, he's in that 5k force there. Alright, let's go try and meet him. Like I said, I want to try and wrap the War of the Five Kings up in today's episode, but we'll just sort of see how we go. More Stark forces in the north there. He's heading super far south. Okay, so now this is a bit of a problem. So Aegon's now come of age. He's going to need to be educated, but he needs to get a good education. But we're just going to get into further debt. Come on. Where is Robert going? Is he going to the Tower of Joy himself? Your enemy, Lord Paramount Hospitality, is returned. Alive. Shit, alright. Oh, now he's been captured. Oh, that's pretty good. That's going to mathematically... Oh, shit. A representative for the Iron Bank of Brothers is running with the loan. I need more time. I guess it's been 5 years since my father took out the debt. Oh, Lannister forces have now arrived officially in the Stormlands and in the Crown Lands. At a 50% rate to capitulation, it's only a matter of time before the Baratheons capitulate. Madness and greatness are two sides of the same coin. Every Targaryen, every time a Targaryen is born, the gods toss a coin in the air, and the world holds its breath. Your child could be great, diligent. I guess we rolled the dice. Great. Oh, but thank fuck for that, though. The Lannisters finally come in. After a crazy amount of years. Right, so where's the army? Oh, it's here. Fighting some Arryns. 58%. Yeah, I knew I got them to march north. The Martells are there. Oh! Ah, shit. Smugglers enter demise. Your incompetent hand of the king has led a group of smugglers into Dragonstone. I saw a carriage and I shat myself because I thought there was about to be a carriage filled with manure explode. My son Aegon is a modest and humble, never showing off bragging. Let's quietly encourage him. He shall be a good king, Aegon. Okay. 56% to capitulation now. They're still somewhat avoiding us. They're still running around. Deal with this army up in the north, I guess. If we can. Oh, it looks like it's gone anyway. Okay, does he want to peace out yet? Oh, we can have a crack at trying to take a loan from a vassal. Let's see how that one goes down. Oh, the Starks are back up here with 7,000. There's still 3,000 Baratheons in the south. Oh, yes! They've accepted. Who was that? Was that someone Celtigar, was it? Wow, but that wiped out like 70 off... 70k off... 70 gold off the loan. Which is fucking amazing. Alright. After giving my advice... oh, I accept reluctantly, yeah. Good, let's accept. Right, let's continue to try and run down Robert if we can. A raven from the Citadel. We should rejoice. Winter is coming to an end. Oh, looks like the Lannisters wiped out that 7k Stark force in the north. Come on, man. 54%. It's nearly inevitable. But this war is one of the longest wars I've had. I swear. I need more time. Fuck. I'm still, like, massively in debt. Oh, we're actually getting our monthly bonus up a bit. 54% to capitulation still. Oh, there's some more troops massing in the north. We've got to go deal with that now. Deal with this first before we go. Please, for the love of God. There we go. Now let's go north. Christ, I don't know where that Lannister army went, but it's buggered off. Alright, pushing north now. Trying to wipe out another Stark force. How many years has the war been now? 8 fucking years. Man, you'd think you'd give up by now, wouldn't you? Let's try and wipe this army out. Okay, guys, unfortunately, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Man, this war is still going on. It's actually gone down now, as my allies have lost some forces here and there. But the War of Robert's Rebellion is still raging. Nearly 9 years after its inception. So, I'm going to quickly go around and recap what's sort of going on in the Seven Kingdoms. But I guess at the start of the next episode, we're going to have to continue on with Bobby B's Rebellion. But holy shit, I thought I'd try and wrap it up in today's episode of the Rebellion. But it's gone on for a crazy number of years. 32 now. And we haven't even been able to properly have, like, Rhaegar's reign, I guess. So, alright, let's have a look at what we're working with. So, Rhaenys is now 10. Aegon's 9. Viserys is now 15. He's currently in hiding. But we need to sort of marry him off at some point, I guess. Let's move down to the Baratheons. So Robert's now 28. Lyanna's in hiding. Oh, wow. Stannis is dead, I think. Yeah, Stannis is dead. Died for a severe maiming at 19. Wow, that happened during the war. Shit. Moving down to Dorne. Doran Martell, 43, is still the Prince of Dorne. Ariana is 15. Quentin is 10. I probably should have married into that. Willis is 14 with his brother Garland and Loras. Oh, this is actually before he's a cripple, isn't he? He's not actually a cripple at this point. In the Westerlands, Tywin's married, got a new wife. Cersei's 25. She's married to a Crakehall. Jaime's still a part of the Kingsguard and Tyrion's 18. In the Riverlands, Edmure Tully is 18. He's Lord of the Trident. Catelyn is still alive, so is Lysa. In the Vale itself, Dany's darling, Jon Arryn. I think this is a different line of House Arryn, I think. No? Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Where is... Yeah, here we go, here we go. Jon Arryn. Yeah, this line's gone out, I think. I think it's switched over to a different line. Because if I go on the go to the Tullys, hang on. Let's go to Lysa. She was married to... Whoa, wait, what the fuck is that? Yeah, Robert Aaron, right? Or Roland Aaron. No, John Aaron, 16. I don't know. John Aaron. Married to Lysa. I think it's a different Aaron line. I don't know. Regardless, Eddard is still alive. The brother Brandon was executed by Ares. Benjen's still alive. Oh, Rob's died. Oh shit, Rob died when he was 3. Sansa's 4. And Serwyn is 4. So I guess this is Bran. Bran was never born. Anyway. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.